Okay, let's do this thing. After a crazy 24 hours, I should say, in the world of wrestling, I'm sure everybody's still talking about last night and everything, of course. Listen, I've done two reviews on this, okay? So I got a couple things I want to say before we do begin this Monday Night Raw review, all right? So, number one, if you have not checked it out, check out two reviews now of my AEW All Out review from last night. On one hand, I did a review right after the show with my friend Gerard. We had a lot to say about that. We went about an hour. And number two, I did a review today about a recap show, a little bit the same thing, but with still different opinions and whatnot. But I did a second review of All Out with the Urban Wrestling Network today also. You want to say chef out there and whatnot. So we went about an hour also talking about the pay per view from last night. A lot of other things to say too when it comes to wrestling, where a lot of things are going into place right now. So go check out both of those reviews that are online right now. So basically, I got about two AEW All Out reviews. All right. Number two, one thing I do want to say also is y'all may want to look out, man. Omar coming, man. Hey man, you better watch out for that dude Omar, man. Y'all better watch out. Rest in peace to Michael K. Williams. If you know him, I know he's been in many TV shows and movies and whatnot, but a lot of people mostly know him for being Omar off the wire. I believe he was 54 or 56 years old. I don't know what he died from. It's crazy. Before I actually did the review today for the Urban Wrestling Network for the AEW All Out review. Evil actually showed us what happened. I didn't believe it at first. To actually look closer at his phone, I'm like, damn, like Omar from The Wire died. I'm like, yeah, I didn't believe it for a second. I really didn't. So I just want to say rest in peace to him before we begin this review. Also, okay, but yeah, let's do this thing. Monday Night Raw tonight, Miami, Florida. House, would you say, can the WWE kind of, I don't know, rebuttal into all this from last night? Not really, I should say, but we still had a lot going on in this show. Like I said, Miami, Florida. We kicked it off with RK Bro coming out there. Basically, big RK Bro chant that, MVP and Lashley want to take these titles away from us, but they're not. Orton saying that Lashley's a greedy son of a bitch and whatnot. But in his tag team turmoil, all 7 teams are going to try to, come face us, that they're the deadliest team in sports entertainment, and that is RK Bro. But, Riddle basically went on, man, we got the tag team turmoil, we got the Giant, we got these Viking guys. Randy, do you like to drink ale, Randy? We're going to have my mom cut up the t-shirts of our sleeves. I know you like wearing sleeveless shirts, Randy, okay? Because, we're going to get the munchies and whatnot. We're going to get all that. And, the New Day, they're going to bring some pancakes, bro. But then next thing you know, Bobby Lashley and MVP come out. MVP saying, Riddle, shut your dumb ass up. I thought that was funny. MVP talk about, WWE losing IQ points every time we got to hear Riddle babble on about nothing. As MVP say, Orton, you a coward for giving Randy an RKO last week. As Lashley and the man got in the ring and whatnot, Lashley challenged him to a singles match. And Orton says, we haven't faced each other almost like 10 to 15 years and whatnot. So you want a singles match? Let's go. And Orton said he would accept the challenge if you put the WWE title on the line. MVP, he pulled him back for a second. Like, all right, we will do that. At Extreme Rules, you get a title shot, all right? As Lashley says, I am a greedy son of a bitch. And I'm going to take them tag titles. I'm going to become a double champion when me and MVP get in this tournament or turmoil tonight. Next thing you know, the NWO Wolfpack came out. Wolfpack in the house! Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston we have not seen in a while, but the new, some would say, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall out there. Hey, yo. So, yes, the Wolfpack is back in there causing mass destruction, all right? They may, leave you in a body bag or whatnot. So don't turn your back on the Wolfpack, all right? We might just leave you in a body bag. But yeah, with the Wolfpack in the house tonight, basically they talked about they're going to win this turmoil match, that they will be the tag team champions once again. Would say, I beat Lashley before, which MVP said, like, nah, man, you had help, man, all right? But we did begin it off with the New Day versus the Viking Raiders, which was a pretty good match. I was actually surprised the Viking Raiders lost, but I guess they had that little quick push from last week, and now, hey, they lose in the first round of this tournament. So we got the Wolf Pack going over. Or the new Wolf Pack Day, or the New Day Pack, or the Wolf Day. Yeah, the Wolf Day. But yeah, they went over the Viking Raiders first. Next, it was Jinder Mahal and Veer, which Jinder took the pin again. I don't know why they just have Veer Shanky take the pin, but Jinder took it. They sent the Lucha House Party out there then. New Day beat Lucha House Party then. So they went through three teams as it is already. And, you know, Orton and Riddle, sitting there by ringside. Almost Orton's just kind of sitting there contemplating, like, why am I out here, whatnot. But next year they send Mason T-Bar out there then. But the New Day ended up beating them. Woods, I think, got the roll up on him. But then after that, Mason T-Bar started beating up the New Day. Mustafa Ali and Mansoor came out, and Mansoor was going after the New Day, but Ali says, "No, no, no, don't do that, okay?" But Ali ended up having to help him because he ended up getting beat up by Mason T-Bar. Mason T-Bar basically laid out all four of these guys out here, which Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce is like, we're gonna continue this later tonight. And MVP and Bobby Lashley will be added to the tournament, okay? So we will finish with the next four teams later in the show. Next, Drew McIntyre went against Sheamus for a shot at the U.S. Championship. I know they had Priest watching from the back with his Rock shirt on. Like I said, he's got a shirt, got one of those sick silk, $500 shirts, just like the Rock back then. That's what he kind of looked like out there. It doesn't matter, Pendejo. I could see him saying that, but I kind of look like the Rock out there. Sheamus and Drew always put on a great match, and this is, no different from here. I kind of figured Drew was gonna get the win, but after he put off Sheamus's mask, set up for the Claymore kick. Sheamus ended up rolling him up, then getting the win. McIntyre grabbed the shield, the little face shield after that. He offered, he's gonna offer Sheamus a handshake, but he ended up taking out Sheamus hitting him with the shield, the face mask thing, and then McIntyre hit the Claymore kick on him then. So actually thought it was gonna be McIntyre and Priest coming up, but I guess they're going with Sheamus again. Priest, I guess, was in the back laughing at Sheamus then, but I said, I'm going to take that title right from you, as Priest said he's going to retain it. Ripley and Nikki Ash, I guess now the new oddball team, saying they have something in common, and that's getting those tag titles and whatnot. So they had championship contenders match out there. So just like RK Bro, now Ripley and Nikki Ash are oddball team, and they went against Natalya and Tamina, which, here's something strange about this. Yes, they got the win over them, but now, apparently, they now have a title shot since they beat the champions. Hasn't Shotzi and, Tegan Knox already beaten Tamina and Natalya almost 3 different times already? And now it's like the 4th loss they've taken now in a row, except now to a different team. So, who's get a title shot right here? Because obviously, Shotzi and Tegan would already get a title shot. They've beaten Tamina and Natalya 3 different times now. So, I don't think Cross and Ripley there next, but obviously they're doing the whole oddball team. But at the same time, when's the last time, Natalya and Tamina really want to match that much? They keep losing all the time. So it's not much happening for them right there. So it's a lot of L's and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, I think Shotzi and Tegan will obviously be the first ones to get a title shot in the line. They beat them 3 times. So like I said before, beat them 3 times. There you go. Morrison was in the back. Moist TV. He had Cross on there, which, he stared at him, and Morrison says, "What makes you tick?" As Cross, I don't like you asked me that, which is so funny. I've seen both of these guys in Impact, and probably were doing better over there at the time, while Morrison was like the world champion, and Cross was like the whole serial killer thing at the time with the suit on, which he had a suit here, but he looks like a gladiator right now, ready to say, "This is Sparta!" And Cross say, I want to know to make the worst dreams a reality. Morrison says, what do you plan on doing next? Cross said, I plan on making you suffer. All right. Morrison, like, yeah, you joke, right? I know you want to take out AJ or Sheamus or somebody, but Cross said, those are great ideas, but I'm going to take you out first, okay? But Morrison, listen, man, I've been in the game for 2 decades, all right? And I'm 3 decades ahead of you. I've been in the ring with Undertaker, Kane, the cool members of DX. I guess that's only Triple H and Shawn. Hey, Road Dogg was cool. X-Pac was cool. So what do you mean by the cool members of DX? I mean, there's more members of DX. So what do you mean by the cool members, though? I thought those guys are pretty cool. But like I said, it's funny. I've seen both of these guys in Impact, though. Now they got them doing this for some reason. But Cross said he's going to take out Morrison tonight and, stop being scary and whatnot. And you're going to fall and pray, which, they did do the match in like 2 minutes. Cross got the cross jacket on for the win. So Cross, he got it from there. I just still don't get that gear. Morrison, you think they do something, but since Miz is, filming Dance with the Stars, looks like they got to stop this feud and now have him lose almost every week. And continue Giant Drip Drip, folks. Giant Drip Drip. Nia Jax went against Charlotte after whatever that was last week. We're going to do it again for the title. Shayna Baszler was out there basically saying, Nia may want to be careful. She may choke and whatnot. Which Flair and Jax brawl with each other. Sometimes I don't even know if it's a shoot or a work shoot. I don't know. But they like to be in, haymakers on each other. Charlotte got out of the ring then, basically telling Jax to suck it. And she ended up grabbing her title, telling Baszler to get out of the way. Jax pulled her back in the ring, and the match continued then after that. So, yeah, this match was still going on and whatnot. But basically through the commercial then, they kept going at it. At one point, they were outside. Baszler ran up, was like she was about to hit Charlotte, but almost hit Nia Jax then. Jax hit the splash. She was going up the turnbuckle and whatnot. Baszler got on there and got distracted Jackson. Charlotte hit the natural selection for the win. She still retained her title. But basically right after Alexa Bliss showed up, with Lily saying, I want to join what's going on right now. And I'm brought you bring one of those robes to the playground and whatnot. But Flair says, it's cute, but I don't do cute, okay? I'm not coming to your playground. But Bliss says, you got a lot of pin-up energy. You're an out-of-control maniac. Because you're a Flair. Because, should get associated with Ric Flair being crazy and a lunatic. But Bliss says, you won't come to me. I'll just bring the Playhouse to you. Which the lights went off. They came back on. She was in the ring as, she told Bliss, obviously you want something. So what do you want? Bliss pointed at the title. The fans chanted yes. They wanted to see this match. So they actually wanted to see Charlotte and Bliss for whatever reason. I still think Charlotte's going to just go over just in general because I don't know why we need to see this match. But the fans, so they want to see it. So that tells you something. So I don't know, but crowd obviously wants to see this match. Reginald went against Tozawa. I have nothing much to say from this. It's the 24/7 title. And then, Reggie won. They send Truth out there. They send Cedric. Poor Cedric. And then they just send a whole bunch of other guys. Shelton, same thing. Jeff Hardy. And I saw Jeff Hardy out there chasing the 24/7 title. And that tells you something right there. Now, that made me kind of mad. I'm not going to lie. That made me look for a second. I'm like, I'm sorry, they got Jeff Hardy out here chasing the damn 24/7 belt. I'm like, by God, this motherfucker was the WWE champion at one point. That's a damn main eventer out there. That's a main eventer. I don't even know what to say. Has it come to this with Jeff Hardy chasing the 24/7 title now? Is this where we're going? We bring no more words back and everybody's excited for a few weeks. Then let you know what's happening, get killed by Cross again, and now he's in the 24/7 title. So, I'm sure people are going to be sitting there wondering when is Jeff Hardy's contract coming up again now? Because I'm like, Jeff Hardy's chasing the 24/7 title. Are you fucking kidding me? That's some bullshit. Jeff Hardy chasing the damn 24/7 belt. That's bullshit right there. This is where it's come to, huh? This is what it's come to. And then we had Spud, from NXT, just staring, all pissed off. Truth saying like, hey man, I'm glad you back, so go home with your wife. You got bad timing coming here tonight. I don't know if Spud's on the main roster or he's still on NXT at this point. I don't know. Dewdrop was talking about Eva Marie and everything, and the whole history that's going on with them. But she's gonna finish when she gets her rematch next week. So watch out for that. But in the main event though, was continuation of the tag team Turmoil. New Day Wolfpack was out there going against Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. Kofi and them got the win with the elbow and whatnot, the Trouble in Paradise. So that was good. AJ and Amos were next after that. Which, like I said, New Day lasted as long as they could, but AJ and them got the win. Styles clash on Kofi after, assist by Amos. But in the final team was Bobby Lashley MVP. MVP getting a big chant. It is his hometown of Miami, Florida. So big MVP chants out there. But he ended up tagging Lashley in to go with AJ. But after a minute, next you know, the crowd really popped up for Lashley and Almost. Then seeing two showdowns with some giants, fans started chanting Bobby, 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 but Almost got the upper hand over him then, which ended up going outside, up to Orton. AJ doing a big crossbody on both Orton and Lashley. Almost coming out there throwing Riddle around and whatnot. MVP tried to do something, but Lashley ended up dropping him with a kick. Styles dropped him with a kick, but they got in the ring. AJ went for the phenomenal forearm. Bobby Lashley rolled, went over it. AJ hit the roll, but Bobby Lashley hit in the spear and ended up winning the match. And as he celebrated, almost attacked him from behind, getting the big choke bomb right there. Almost helped AJ to the back. And as Bobby Lashley got up, he got RKO'd, which did pop the crowd though at the end. So crowd's a little more excited at the end. They were kind of on the night, but they were excited more to the end of the show. Of course, they wanted to see MVPs from their town, and Lashley and Almost, they wanted to see a big showdown between both of these giants and whatnot. So, and they were pro Bobby too, very pro Bobby. So yeah, Big Bobby Lashley, like I said, pro crowd and whatnot with Lashley and stuff. So big sides on him. Raw, Raw wasn't bad. It did feel a lot of shoulders. Tag team turmoil, of course, ate up a majority of the show. I'll say that. I didn't see Charlotte and Jackson for whatever reason why it happened again. I don't know. Well, it was a title shot, but I didn't really need to see this again. Jeff Hardy chasing 24/7. That's some bullshit. That damn belt. I don't know what's going on with that, but that sucks. Yeah, like I said, I did the crossover. Not crossover, but Turmoil crossover. I call it crossover. I'm not saying crossover so much, but the tag team Turmoil and stuff. Raw was okay at some points and doses. All right, at the worst show, then again, Raw's bad almost every week, but this is that bad all the way. All right, but other than that, come subscribe. I'll be on Twitter at Hooded9890. Check out your show that's uploaded online right now. Tell me what you think. Like I said, it's been a lot of long 24 hours and a lot of reviews going on. So check out those all-out reviews too. But I'm out of here. I'm done with Monday Night Raw. Peace out. Need some tea.